everyone has heard about black holes. It's something you learn about in elementary school, along with learning the sun is going to die in roughly 5 billion years, and then you have your first life crisis. Black holes get little explanation past their scary introduction, and people are left thinking they're just endless pits in the universe. But then, if that's not what they are, it begs the question, what exactly is a black hole? Let's start at the beginning, or should I say, the end. Black holes are formed by the death of a star, but not just any star. A common misconception is that when any star dies, they become a black hole, but that's just not true. Our own sun will never become a black hole, for example, because it's, well, too small. That sounds crazy to say, but it's true. Smaller stars, like our sun, will have a peaceful death, expanding to a red giant before shrinking down to a white dwarf. A star that will become a black hole must be 15 or more times the mass of the sun. Why does its size matter, you might ask? Well, stars are made up of many different elements, but mostly hydrogen, helium, and then at the very center of the core, iron. Hydrogen in the core converts to helium, a process called nuclear fusion, which creates energy. Stars begin to die when they run out of hydrogen, causing them to first expand and then shrink. Since the star is out of hydrogen, it uses helium to convert to carbon for energy, though it doesn't last as long. Small stars will shrink down peacefully into white dwarfs, never needing more than the carbon. But the bigger the star is, the longer it takes to shrink. The longer it takes to shrink, the more elements need to be converted to energy. When it comes time for the silicon to fuse into iron, it can't burn anymore, and gravity finally causes the core to collapse in on itself. From there are two outcomes. If the star is about 8 times the size of the sun, it'll become a neutron star, but if it is 15 or more times the mass of the sun, it'll form a black hole, because neutrons will not be able to withstand the force. The gravity of a black hole is so strong that nothing can escape it once they've been pulled into their gravitational field. The funny thing is, you can't actually see black holes. In fact, the main way to tell where a black hole is by looking at the destruction that surrounds it. I'm sure it seems confusing that something that causes such destruction is effectively invisible, but it's because black holes have such a strong gravitational pull that not even light is fast enough to escape it. Now, all of this must sound scary and make black holes seem like a horror of the universe, but that's not really true. Black holes can help the formation of new stars. There's even a theory that black holes can help create galaxies. The gravity of a supermassive black hole is so strong that it can collect massive amounts of gas clouds, allowing them to cool and collapse, forming stars. And so, we end with the beginning.